everybody. This is Leslie with Black Dog Vintage, and I am so excited to be bringing you my flea market haul. If you watched my thrift with me, my flea market shopping video that I put out yesterday, this is the haul that I got at the flea market. I just kind of piled everything in front of me, and we're going to go through everything that we purchased, or I purchased yesterday, and I'm super excited to be bringing this to you. I went way over budget, as I was saying in my video, but you know, it's one of those things where, you know, when you see something vintage, you know you're never going to find it again. So, you know, I had to purchase everything that I saw here, and I hope you guys will like it. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Leslie, and I am with Black Dog Vintage. I'm here in Detroit, Michigan, and I am super excited that you are with me today. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to my channel. I love to bring you vintage jewelry, thrift with me's. Sometimes I can bring you, or I try to bring you, informational videos and all that fun stuff. And I would love it if you would hit that subscribe. It is free to subscribe. And please always leave me a comment. Let me know what your favorite part is, what your favorite pieces are, and yeah, this is definitely something that I think you guys will love. So definitely please hit that subscribe, share to your favorite jewelry lover as well, if you know any other jewelry lovers. And don't forget, I also do live sales twice a week. So definitely hit that notification bell so you know when those are going to go live. All right, so let's get into this haul. And let's see what we have. I still need to flip this. All right, so this is the first brooch. Here we go. And this is the first brooch, and this one is really pretty. I love the concave design. This is very pretty, probably Austrian. One of the makers that used to do a lot of concave work was Schreiner. This, of course, is not a Schreiner. It doesn't have the Schreiner hallmarks, but definitely think about that. Schreiner did a lot of concave work, but this is a beautiful, beautiful Austrian piece, and just gorgeous. It also could be something like Weiss or something, but it is a beautiful, beautiful piece with Austrian crystals. I think if I clean this up a little bit, it will even be more vibrant, but I haven't even touched any of these yet. It is absolutely gorgeous. Isn't that pretty? Oh, look at that. Look at the refraction in those even before I even clean those. That is gorgeous. If you saw at the beginning of the video, I found this. This is a Sarah Coventry. This is absolutely beautiful, and I love the red, white, and blue. I haven't done any research on this particular piece yet, but this is a great one, and I figured with 4th of July coming up, the different holidays, this would be a great piece to showcase. And you know, this is just a great summer vibe right here. Love it, love it. And that's the back of it, and clearly marked Sarah Coventry. This was a sweet little piece with the emerald cut green rhinestones. Isn't that pretty? And then that is the back of it. It is definitely older. Look how far that pin back will extend. So definitely older, and it is marked. Let's see if I can get that open now. It can also be a pendant, and it is marked Star Art. So I have to do some research. I'm not familiar with Star Art. 1/20th, 12 karat gold fill. Definitely a really nice piece. We'll try to clean up those rhinestones a little bit, see if we can get them to lighten up a little bit. Very, very pretty piece, but Star Art. Need to do a little research on them, but gotta love the gold fill pieces. And like I said, when you have that pin back or the pin extending that far past, you know that's got some age on the piece. Oh, and look at this one. This is gorgeous. And with this type of pin back here, the way this extends from one side to another with the bar, that is definitely a sign of an Austrian piece. And then look at this. Definitely needs a little polish, but this AB with the topaz is just gorgeous. It reminds me of a sunset. And then you've got kind of the cupcake setting in those bottom stones. That's gorgeous. And the 3D dimensional look to it just catches the light beautifully. Definitely couldn't leave this one behind. Absolutely not. Just beautiful. Probably 1960s, I'd say. Really pretty piece. And then look at that. Anything pink right now, I am not leaving behind. Pink is such a hot color. Same, look at, we've got the same type of back on this. So most likely Austrian constructed with that type of pin back. But look at that beautiful emerald type of shape faceting in those rhinestones. Just beautiful, beautiful piece right here. Nice shape on that too. Beautiful. Fell in love with that. Let's see, what other ones did we do? Oh, yeah. Look at this enamel one. This is, you know, they did a lot of these enamel type of brooches, early 40s, 1930s. I had a beautiful yellow one that was very similar, a little bit bigger than this, but beautiful yellow one that I was able to date to the I think it goes to the 1930s. So I'm assuming this one's probably close. Maybe early 40s on this one. Really pretty. Very pretty piece. Look at those stones. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So late 30s, 1940s on this. I like this one a lot. It's almost like this is like lilacs, and then we've got, I'm not sure what kind of flower that is. That kind of reminds me of like a lilac or something. Oh, I could just look at that one. This I thought was a really interesting piece. That's kind of a interesting kind of, I think that's a glass. I don't think it's anything other than glass. I just thought that was kind of cool. It was in like a bucket of stuff. I'm just going to test it. I don't think it's a garnet or anything, is it? Doubt it. Boy, it is going up there. Oh my goodness. I think that might be garnet. Huh. Little garnet chips. It's going right up there. Little garnet chips all around. Interesting. That's really quite interesting. I don't see any marks on that. It does not look gold to me, but very interesting because that is registering as a garnet. Quite different. Very pretty little wreath brooch. Here's another cool little wreath. I love the little swirly ribbon and this enameling. It's just a cool, it's like a little garden. We've got a little garden rake and a little shovel. Those of you who like gardening, this is super duper cute. It's kind of fun. I like the matte gold on it too. Close that up so we don't stab. But that's a kind of a fun one too. I grabbed it. Let's see. Let's grab some of these other ones. Kind of want to do the necklaces last. Look at this one with the Japan finish on this. This is an older piece, I believe, with this Japan finish. It's not marked, There's a few companies that did Japan work. Weiss, look at those. But Austria did a lot. You know, but this one's not marked, so I'm not sure. I mean, I think this would be considered Japan. There's some wear to it. So this would be older. I don't know. It definitely doesn't look Weiss. It could be Austrian, but it also doesn't quite look Austrian to me. I don't know. Might have to do research on this. Those stones are just insane. I mean, that's really, really faceted, really, really beautiful. And it's this type of, I don't know, this type of prong setting is very unique. I don't know. Might have to see if I can maybe Google image this or something. It's just very, very different, and I do not see any type of maker even on the pin back. So I don't know, very unique. I thought this was cool. It's got open back navettes, little dangle, no pin stop. Very, very different. It's got a little bit of it does go far back there, but super cool. It's got a very, like, almost, I don't know, I almost want to say like a very Schiaparelli kind of look or something like that. It's very unique. Definitely want to do some research on this. Definitely get this cleaned up. It's very dim. I think we can get this cleaned up really nicely. This is absolutely a stunning piece. I can't wait to get this looking the way it needs to look. I'll look at how open, those open back navettes are just everything, I think. I think this is gonna look gorgeous once we get that cleaned. Oh my goodness, great. I did pick up this one. You guys might have seen this when I was in that one booth. This is sterling. It's a vermeil over sterling, in literally impeccable condition. So the front is in really nice condition, a few little scratches, but really for the age of this, it's in amazing condition. There is some wear on the back, right back here, but marked sterling right there. This is, I mean, this is really nice. Really nice, and it's heavy. I don't see a maker on it. This is just, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Those stones are all foil backed. Those are just, oh my goodness, beautiful. I love that piece. I loved it. I had to grab it. A lot of people messaged me and were like, you did grab that white brooch, didn't you? And yes, I grabbed the white brooch. This is so cool. There is no marks on it. I think this is probably like 1960s, based on how the back looks. It's got some of the really fine striations, which is indicative of something maybe 1960s. The pearls were definitely done, you know, with, like, they were pressed pearls. These are, well, it's like a combination of prong and glue set. These are glue set, but it's just so unique. It really is. It's just so unique. I need to just get it cleaned up a little bit, but it's not going to be something we can soak or anything like that. So this is going to be very delicate to clean, but it's going to be really nice. And then look at that. Oh my goodness. This one is old, and also Japan, probably like right after AB came out, I'm thinking. So we're looking at probably like late 50s. And look at that. It's just so gorgeous. Oh, dang. I didn't even notice this. It is missing a stone right there. Shoot. Well, luckily I have like probably 1,000, maybe 10,000 of these AB stones. But so that's going to be an easy fix, but that is a bummer. So it was so hard to tell. I mean, really, could you tell? I couldn't tell. But now that I see it, I can see it through the phone up close. I can see it. But that's not a big deal. Look at me, always missing those missing stones. Baby butterfly, couldn't pass it by. Super cute. These are a couple other older pieces. That I thought was beautiful. It almost looked like it could be a real piece. I don't think it is, but it almost looked like it could be real. Let's just test the stones, just for giggles. Yeah, no. You know, we could have hit the lottery, but no, we didn't. I mean, not like it would have been worth millions, but that would have been fun, wouldn't it? It's a cool little brooch. Little dainty thing with little amethyst stones, but very pretty. A little bit on the older side. Is it marked right there? Ooh. No. No. Not marked. Darn it. But still very pretty. Now this is an old one. Needs a little clean, but look at that. It's got, even has a C clasp. All of those are riveted and prong set. Those are going to clean up beautifully. I can't wait to see them. I am super excited. And yeah, those are really, really nice. Very, very pretty. And love the C clasp on those. Then a couple, you know, I get these a lot, but I always pick them up if they're the right price. These little baby brooches, I mean, people love them. They do very well. This one was probably the find, though, with this opal glass, almost quite a dragon's breath, but absolutely beautiful with the green stones. Makes it even more unique. But I loved this, so, you know, it's one of those ones you can't pass by. And then same with this one. The red baguettes, to me, kind of made it. It could also be a pendant. Would that be pretty as a pendant? I think it's gorgeous. Yeah, just make that a pendant, and that's kind of like everything. It's all prong set too. Gorgeous. It's very almost like atomic. So very cool. And then this enamel brooch, I just love the color, so I grabbed it. I don't think it's overly old, but the color really drew me in, so I grabbed it. Okay, so now for my stick pin lovers. I have, oh yeah, wait, hold on. I got this. I know I paid too much for it, but I had to get it. I love dragons, and I love like weird creatures. I love bug brooches and stuff like that. And his face was so cool. He's pewter. He's just super cool. He's not marked. But he's so awesome. And I probably paid retail for him, but I loved him. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? I loved him. I mean, maybe eventually he'll be worth something. And I don't know, maybe he is just an unmarked something. I don't know. I'll have to do research on him. Maybe I don't know. Or maybe I got a bad deal. I don't know. We'll see. I think he's cool. Okay, so stick pin lovers. Or maybe I have some other little ones. Oh, I do have a couple other little ones in here, but I have a lot of cool stick pins. That is another little ceramic brooch. It does have a C-clasp, really pretty little lithograph flower. Oh, and then I have an R, and this was done by Coro. I just grabbed it because it was in a bin, and a few of you guys have an R name, so I figured I'd grab it. Maybe somebody wants it. Oh, and then there's that one with pretty green. So, okay. All right, so stick pins. That one, they're pretty. Like a big fan. Super cool. And then I got this with the check glass, pressed glass leaf in AB. That one I thought was really stunning, really cool. Couldn't resist it. This little butterfly, I got it just because it was a butterfly and fun. This one here was very Art Nouveau and not signed or anything. I'm sure it's newer, but I don't know. I thought it was cool. Is it marked? I don't think it's marked. Yeah, not marked. You know, sometimes you can find these and they're worth a fortune because it's like 14 karat or something and people miss it. This is actually a antique or vintage hat pin that has a little lampwork bead swirl at the top. And these were usually done like in the flame. So somebody would have had the pin possibly attached to something longer, so like pronged or like plied or whatever you want to call it, like clamped. And then they would have just like had it turning, because that's what you would do. And then you have like a piece of like a rod of glass or something. So in this case, it would be clear. And then they would have melted the glass. They'd have this turning in the flame, and the glass would be melting in the flame separately. And then they would touch it and turn and pull away. And that's how you make this. And then if it was a blob, then they would take a tool and then they turn it to make that little thing. And they, as long as they'd have to get the temperature right. And so they'd probably move it out of the flame a little bit to cool it and get that temperature right. So they'd make that little divot in there as they were turning it to get that right. And then it would immediately go into a kiln to do something called anneal. So then the glass wouldn't crack when it got too cold. And then once it annealed, usually it would take almost like 12 hours or something when I used to do it. And then you'd come out and you'd have a hat pin with a pretty little end like that. I mean, these are a form of art glass. Now this is a simple piece, but it is a form of art glass, and that's kind of a cool piece and vintage. Probably more than you wanted to know, but hey. And there is a pretty little enameled heart. Here is a little sun. This one is marked. What is it marked as? Gorham? Does that say Gorham Sterling? Holy cow. No way. Let me get my regular loop out and see if I'm seeing this right. I think that says Gorham Sterling. See what I mean, you guys? I gotta take my glasses off. Hold on. Well, I'll be. See, this is what you find. This is what you can find. So this must be a Vermeil over Sterling. And this is a Gorham Sterling pin, and it must be Vermeil over it. Well, I'll be. See, we have a winner right there. And that was just in a box of random hat pins or stick pins. Here we have a little tiger's eye one. I believe this one is also marked. Maybe not. No, this one is not. There we go. That one's cute though. This is a little flower with a pearl in the center. Oh, here's a little poodle brooch. Forgot I had that one. Super cute. It has the red eye though. Some people don't like that. This one I thought very Art Deco, kind of cool. Unmarked, but kind of a cool little brooch or stick pin. This one's very old. So this is what you would consider a jabot. So this is done in pot metal. And this has, that's probably glass. I don't think that would be considered onyx, or I don't think that would be onyx. Yeah, no, that's glass. And we've got little, almost looks like little marcasites in there. And the little end to it. And this end pops off. And then you would put this in like a collar or something, or, you know, the tie at the collar. And that would be how, and it would secure that. So that's called a jabot. It's like a type of stick pin, but it would go like this and it would fasten your necktie. So that is very Art Deco almost, and it's just a really cool piece. This is another stick pin with a really cool, almost like a cloisonne, but then it's got like a lucite over it. Butterfly. Isn't that cool? This is really neat. So this is a Trifari stick pin. And I do have to do some research on this. This is it's got lucite over, it's almost like a little fan, and this is lucite. And that's marked Trifari. It's a very unique and interesting stick pin. Isn't that cool? I like that one. Very unique. And then that one is just interesting. And I don't think there's any marks on this one that I can see. It looks a little beat up, so I don't think this is anything, but I just grabbed it. Oh, this looked really cool, and it's old. It's a little like fleur-de-lis, and it's a brooch or a little like thing that clamps onto a pocket or something. And very interesting piece. So I just, you know, it was in that little bucket, so I grabbed it. And that's just an end to one of those stick pins. But that's my haul. So let me know what your favorite piece is. I mean, I really like that one. And I really, for some reason, this is the one I think is my favorite. Like, I think I know a lot of people would probably love that, or maybe the pink, I don't know, or even this one, although I do love that. I do love that blue. That blue is pretty. But let me know what your favorite one is. And, oh gosh, hold on. I almost ended the video and I didn't even show the necklaces. My bad. Oh, let's get into these. Boy, oh boy, I'm getting ahead of myself. Boy, oh boy, how bad am I? Okay, so these were all just on a rack, and these were all vintage necklaces. This one is different beads, crystal beads, pearls, and then some lampwork beads, and all in this beautiful like citrine yellow color, and all individually linked. Now I am a fan of when these are all individually linked. This one is a 54 inches, which is a great length. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Gorgeous. So 54 inches. I love long necklaces. You guys know that. Well, most of you do. This one is shorter, but it's still a good length. Now these are a hollow, more like plastic or resin maybe bead, but they're kind of like, I don't know if you want to call it like a sugared bead, or these are like a glitter, but look at the colors on this. It's so cool. And the spring ring clasp. No marks on this, so I'm not sure where these were made. Definitely looks like maybe Germany or something. And this one is about almost 22 inches. We'll safely say 20, but it went just past my, for a drop, just past 10 inches. So, but look at those colors, beautiful colors on that. And I just thought that was a cool color there. Who loves blue? Who doesn't love blue? I thought this one was cool. And look at that. Beautiful lampwork beads. And these are all individually linked as well. Let's see, this little tag is causing havoc. Here, let's try to cut that off. There we go. Okay, so there is that, all individually linked though, and I just think those are beautiful. And these are done with the gold adventurine. Very simple, beautiful beads. And yeah, I like this one quite a bit. So this one, I can't really guarantee how old this one is. This one's about 42 inches long. I can't guarantee how old this one is. I want to say that these are, this is newer, because if I look at the beads, I don't think these are Murano. A lot of people might say, oh, those are Murano beads because they have the gold adventurine. They have, you know, they're almost like a wedding cake because they've got the decoration on the outside. But the thing is what will give you a distinction on whether or not they're Italian glass or not Italian glass is if you see the bead holes, especially on these ones that are a little bit more clear, when they're done correctly, when they're done in Italy, they will usually be translucent all the way through. These are not, which indicates that they're more of a mass-produced bead as opposed to done by a artist, especially like somebody in Italy, or even an American glass artist, or any type of glass artist. These bead holes are not cleared out completely from what's called bead release. Even like, look at that, you can see that. So these are more of a mass-produced bead. These are not Murano. So don't let anybody fool you and saying, oh yeah, these are Murano glass, you know, when you see something like this and try to charge you $1,000 or $200 for something like this, because it's not worth it. This is a beautiful necklace, and it's newer, and the colors are spectacular. So definitely well worth, you know, $30, $40. Oh, there goes Angel. Well worth $30, $40 easily, but not worth $100. So, because it's newer. So always look, when you're looking at glass beads and Murano, lampwork, Venetian beads, always look at the bead holes and make sure that they're clear and they don't have this type of center. So, word of advice to people buying beads like that. Now this one, also very gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. Also probably not, these are older, but probably not, these are probably Japanese. And these are actually a lucite bead, and I think they're lucite. Let me see. Yeah, and actually some of these glow. So let me turn off my light here. So we're gonna look at this. Let's turn off all the lights. Let's just go in the dark. Okay, so if we look at them, see some of these glow, and but this is more of a plastic or a lucite necklace. But we've got glowy beads on here, which is pretty darn cool. But they are plastic lucite beads. But very cool. Very cool. I like this one. Very neat necklace. Definitely a cool necklace. Not glass. Not glass at all, but a very cool necklace. It's got some really cool looks to it. And then you've got these little center beads here that will glow because they are a lucite bead. And that's that kind of bright glow that lucite will give you. 28 inches on this one. I thought that was a fabulous necklace. Okay, so then we're getting into this particular necklace. This is also a really cool piece. And we've got some beads on here. This is a really nice fishhook kind of clasp. And looking at this, I am seeing those are pretty clear in there, but then we've got some not so clear. Now these are really pretty beads, not so clear on the inside. So my feeling is that these are not, this is a newer necklace, especially looking at this, that these beads, newer, also newer necklace, using some more modern beads. And these are plastic, actually. These are actually plastic, but nice, I mean, nice findings, newer, but it's a pretty necklace with some newer lampwork beads that are probably more mass produced, but actually these are kind of nicely done. They have nice, nice millefiori use, little mushed in, but very nice millefiori. So it's not a bad necklace. I like that one. I thought the colors on that were pretty and, you know, really, really well done. That one's about 30 inches long. So colors on that are nice, plastic beads. Okay, so this one though, this one actually, I think I got my hair on it because I tried it on. So bear with me while I get this. And yeah, so this one is the real deal. And it was marked Lovely Lapis Antique Beads. Okay, I don't think this is lapis. These are all glass. But, you know, she tried. Let me cut her tag off. Okay, so this is lapis color. And these are antique beads. Okay, so let's look at this. So we've got an older barrel class, so that's all good. Okay, so we're looking at the beads, and if I look, I can kind of open these up a little bit. So we're opening these up, and we can kind of see into those bead holes. And do you see how clear they are compared to something along this line? See how the difference is? Real deal, mass produced. Real deal, mass produced. So there we go. So that's how we know the difference. So this is the real deal. These are not mass produced. These are the real deal. So these are definitely a lampwork bead. This could be Czechoslovakian. This could be Murano. This could be any, you know, any type of you know, handmade bead. Beautiful cane work in here. So this is all millefiori or cane that has been pressed in, glass cane that's been pressed in. I have a box of cane that I had made years ago. I think I still have it. I should pull it out and show you guys at some point if I can. I think I can find it. And then here we've got one of those swirly glass beads, kind of like how I explained with that hat pin. But this is a really nice one. This is the real deal, and really pretty blue color. So this one, much more valuable than, what was that other one? Than the blue. So this one, more valuable. This one more valuable than this one. Even though I like the construction of this one a little bit better than this, but the beads on this one are much more valuable. And this is 32 inches long because these are the real deal. These are real and really nice beads. Check glass. These could be all, I mean, these are all handmade. These are all definitely, these are antique, I would say, or very vintage, early done beads. You know, these were made a long time ago. Very nice beads. And then we have this, and these are really, this is written in as an Art Deco check press cherry red glass, variegated beads with Austria crystals and gold tone dog bone shaped spacers. Let's see, is it? Let's see. I just thought it was cool. I was just buying stuff. Dog bone shaped spacers, yes. Check glass crystals, yes. These are, they are very, yeah, those are variegated. They are on, okay, so they're not Art Deco. This is not Art Deco. The Art Deco did not use beadalon to this type of, they did not use that to string to string their necklaces. So, I mean, now could this be restrung? Yeah, absolutely. It could have been restrung. And it wouldn't have been done like that. This definitely could have been restrung. These are really nice beads. These are not glass beads. They're not glass. These are not. These are really nice. They are nice plastic bead though. Really nice. Probably German plastic. I would say this was a restring using vintage beads. Nicely done, except, I mean, they could have done this a little bit better, but very nicely done, nicely put together, nicely designed. I actually like this quite a bit. Yeah, I actually like this quite a bit. And it's about 30 inches long. So I actually like that one quite a bit. It's definitely worth worth quite a bit, or not quite a bit, but it's worth, a fair amount. But it's a restring. And, if just for the beads alone, like these beads, I mean, look at those, the color difference in those. Those are nice beads. But not Art Deco, not check press glass, but hey, they tried. I mean, these ladies in that booth were really quite nice. They tried. They really did. They tried. But, very pretty. Very pretty necklaces. I feel, I really liked these necklaces. I grabbed them because I liked them, because that's what you should do. When you buy jewelry, you should buy them because you like them. I loved these colors. Red, orange, yellow. I didn't buy green, darn it. Orange, yellow, blue, and indigo. No purple. Oh, I kind of got purple. So almost kind of got the rainbow going. Happy Pride Month. Kind of got two yellows. So, but yeah, so, I mean, I got what I loved. And, you know, we've got vintage beads. We've got some vintage beads here. This is vintage. This is vintage beads. Well, some vintage beads. This is some vintage beads. I mean, it's not bad. And this is definitely vintage. This is definitely vintage. So I'm not mad at this at all. I got what I liked. I got the colors I liked. I got what I was drawn to. I loved it. And that's what I recommend everybody should do. Get what you're drawn to. Get what you love. That's what's important. So enjoy it. That's all that matters. You know, will I find the necklaces of my dreams? I'm still looking for that pools of light, you guys. Still looking for that pools of light. So, and I'm always looking for wedding cake beads. You know, always looking for those. So, but I'm always going to pick up, even if it's not a great Millefiori, even if it's mass produced, I always pick up Millefiori because I love it. I was a glass artist. All right, you guys, enough of that. Tell me what your favorite pieces are. Tell me what you loved. And don't forget, if you liked my video, please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. I do live sales twice a week. And please, I hope you join me for one of those. So I hope you like this video, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much. Love you all, and we'll see you later. Bye.